Pisces, this is going to be your yearly forecast for 2020. I'm going to pull one card for each month, January through December, to reflect and kind of give a good idea of what you might be experiencing throughout the year. Now these will just be general kind of broad ideas, so it's a good idea to check back throughout the year and see if any of it resonates, see if your perception has changed about any of it, as 2020 is going to be a huge year of transformation for everybody. So some things you may think at the beginning of the year might be totally different, altered, revised, enlightened, just deeper awareness potentially by the end of the year for everybody. So let's see what we have for you, Pisces, for 2020. Hope y'all have had a good 2019. All right, we've got new vitality jumping right out, so we'll start there for January. Here is February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. All right, Pisces, let's get right into this year reading here. I'm going to start off with January. This card wanted to flip out, and this is going to be a brand new way of thinking and going about things. So for January, you have a new beginning, a new opportunity, and it's up to you to take it. You don't have to take it. The aces are always there to say it's up to us. Whatever you want to do with this new opportunity, this new option, this new idea is absolutely up to you. Now, you could be getting in communication that sparks this new idea, or somebody could say something that turns into an offer. However, it's going to bring you new vitality to start off the year. So awesome way to start off 2020 with an Ace of Swords for new vitality. All right, now let's get into February. You have your first major arcana of your year, and these major arcanas that fall throughout here, the black cards, are going to be a little bit more altering throughout the month. The month is going to have something a little bit bigger to say in the ripple effect of the entire year. So major changes happening when we get these major arcanas for the month. And for you, Pisces, for February, you're going to get the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is always there to express, share, and really interpret what the belief system around them is. So whatever this person believes, they're going to seek some outer guidance and relay it back to somebody or the masses, depending on, obviously each Pisces is living a different way, but you're going to be able to teach somebody something. You're going to be able to share information that is really valuable to a person or people that you're sharing it with. And it all revolves around something that you really truly believe in. So the fives are always there to say, I believe in this, and you really believe in whatever it is that you're sharing. So that'll be a big, impactful month for really standing in your power and showing all the things that you've learned up to this point and being able to share it with people. It really helps them. Now for March, you have the Four of Coins. And the Four of Coins is there to remind us that we can't just sit and stay in one spot. We can't just, take what we have and say, well, this is it, and that's all I have, and I'm good with that, and this is where I'm at. You can't just stay there. We're always in a constant state of movement and growth and awareness, and our feelings are constantly altering things, and we're constantly manifesting. So when you're able to really open up to the possibilities and allow yourself to flow with the divine and flow with some of these things that you're thinking about, you're going to have that realization once you're able to open up. So some sort of huge realization is going to come to you in March, Pisces, and it's going to help you really move through the year with a new idea, right? You've got this new communication, this new thought process that's happening, and you're going to be teaching and sharing things, And now you really get to open up to a new download, new information, new things that are going to come to you, but you have to be open and with arms open, ready for it to receive. So for March, be ready for something to come through that's going to be really imperative for you and important in the way that you're going throughout this year. Now let's get into April. And opportunity beckons. So these are 2 4s in a row, which means there's going to be huge realizations around this time. You actually got 3 out of the 4 4s. So a lot of realization in 2020 for you. And 2020 is supposed to be a year of enlightenment and deeper awareness. So that's pretty huge for you, Pisces, that you're getting this realization that definitely happens. So that transformation will be around realization for you. Now you get this opportunity where something's in front of you that you're looking at, they may feel all right. And yeah, you could deal with it. You could work with that. And yeah, you could do this, but it's truly not in line with what you want. And your feelings aren't 100% in. You're not really truly invested. And so you're kind of like waiting for something. So don't settle in April for something that you don't truly want, Pisces, because the opportunity is there and it will be beckoning as long as you stay true to whatever it is that you want and what you feel towards and what you feel about. So it's going to be a lot about feelings in April and really kind of holding out for what it is that you want. That could be that partner, that job, that opportunity, that, position, whatever it is. You don't want to settle for something less when it's aligning for you, because the opportunity is there. You just need to wait for it, or wait for things to align, or do some action around it. Something has to shift. Now you get in May some challenging times, Pisces. Now, as much as challenging times feels like, oh no, now what? No, it's more like where you get the opportunity to stand up and stand your ground with your beliefs. So over here, you're teaching and sharing with this 5 around your beliefs. This one is where you actually get to communicate and have some healthy interactions with your thoughts and communication around your beliefs. So somebody may challenge your beliefs. Somebody may, say that what you believe in is crap. And you're going to be able to stand up for that. And sometimes we ask, like, what's good about that, though? Why is that cool? Well, a lot of the times that validates what we believe in. It empowers what we believe in, and definitely brings back our power to ourselves and reminds us of what we believe in and why we're doing what we do every single day. So in May, you may, come across something or somebody that challenges your belief, and it may be, something where you're feeling like, oh no, but really you're going to come out of it feeling more empowered and definitely rooted into your belief a little bit further. Now let's move into June. For June, you get the 10, and this is typically the Wheel of Fortune. What's so awesome about the Wheel of Fortune is there is some sort of cycle ending, some sort of large cycle. And we already know that with the transformation happening in 2020, but this is going to be something specific for Pisces. Something in a part of your life, Pisces, is going to level up or, finish up so that you can start the new thing with all of the new wisdom and new information, new knowledge, and the new you that's coming into this present position. So all the time whenever we get this Wheel of Fortune, it also comes with a little bit of luck sprinkled on it. So you're going to have a pretty lucky June. Some things are going to be closing up, but it's going to come with a gift. And it's going to be something that's obviously divine, as this is a major arcana, so this is something that is large. You definitely feel it, see it, experience it, remember it. It's kind of like a milestone, and you've learned a lot up to this point. This is kind of like a karmic cycle that is finishing up so that you can move on to the next thing, because you've learned all you can from whatever that is. And that'll be different for everybody. Just like the belief that you're standing up for is going to be different for everybody. The opportunity is going to be different for everybody, but it will be for Pisces. Now in July you get the Four of Swords. So this is your other four where you're having some realization. And the only way you're going to gain this realization and have joy and stability from it is when you do some self-care. The Four of Swords is all about taking care of yourself, taking a moment to recognize your own thoughts, recognize what you're communicating, and recognize what it is that you manifest in your own life. Once you can see the way that your mind and words play out into your actual reality, you're going to actually bring about some real joy and stability within July. You know, you're going to be feeling really good about it as soon as you're able to take care of yourself a little bit. And that's going to look different for every single Pisces out there. You know, some people want to meditate, some people want to jog, some people want to visit friends, some people want a vacation. You know, whatever it looks like to you, do that. Take care of yourself. Do some of those things that you need to do for you to bring about the joy and stability so that you can have a deeper realization. Those realizations that are going to happen for you, Pisces, are going to be a part of that larger transformation that's happening. Okay. Now you have another 5 here, so this is going to be your third 5. You have 3 4s and 3 5s. So it's definitely going to be a big card about realization and belief. Big stuff happening throughout the year for you in realization and belief. Now this is going to be the 5 of Wands. And the 5 of Wands is going to be more of that kind of like healthy banter where you're standing up for something that you absolutely feel is necessary. Okay, it's a lot like this one, but it's a lot around your passion rather than your belief. So something you're really passionate about is going to be challenged. And win or lose, that's why it says that here, you're going to come out of it the way you should. You'll have learned something, somebody will have learned something. It's some sort of a healthy interaction that has to take place in order for that next level of belief and realization happens. You know, once we get through the realizations and the beliefs, we can get into that action of choosing and deciding and doing. So it's really important, Pisces, that throughout the year that you get into a deeper level of realization and belief. So that was for August. Now let's move into September. For September, you have the 2 of Wands. Now, the 2 of Wands, pardon me, I had the 2 of Swords. You have the 2 of Swords coming up for September, and whenever we have the 2 of Swords coming up, we have a choice. And a lot of the times, both choices are kind of like a dilemma for us because they're two different truths that we can feel and believe in, however they contradict each other. So a lot of the times we really need to make a choice in order to move forward to have that Ace of Swords. So if you picture 2 swords in her hand, she needs to choose one to move forward. And that becomes an Ace of Swords, which is that new vitality. It's like you start the year with one ace, okay, which is your truth, your communication, your thoughts, which is your truth. You move here in September into 2 different truths that are conflicting. Okay, so in September it's going to be really imperative for you to balance these out, weigh them up, maybe do a pros and cons, and really feel into which one is an actual truth. That inner truth, that real whole truth that gives you power so you can spread your wings. Because once you can grab onto one truth, you can really fly forward. And that's why it has here, spread your wings. Because you can definitely take that information, take that idea, and take that truth and run with it. Okay, so really important in September that you kind of boil down 2 different truths that may feel conflicting when you have a decision to make. All right, we're getting into October here, and October is going to be the opposite of the Hierophant. So the Hierophant's going to take in their belief, they're going to teach and share, whereas the number 9, the Hermit, is going to find information within. So any information they're seeking, they're not going to look for it within the community or their belief system. They're going to look within themselves, into that higher consciousness, that inner guidance, and seek the answers within. Because the 9 is saying that you have the wisdom, you have the experience to move forward with anything that approaches you at this time in your path. And you don't need to seek, you don't need to seek outwardly. You need to seek inward to find any of the answers that you're looking for in October. So it could be where you're, again, conflicted due to these two truths, and you're still trying to determine how you're going to spread your wings, which direction you're going to go. And right here it's saying, look in, look within. So that may take you a little bit of time to really utilize that lesson and that information that's coming to you during that time, Pisces, because it looks like it's kind of overlapping over a couple months here. Because in November, you get release. Now, this is a really cool card. This is the Death card. And what I love about the Death card is it isn't always so bad, right? We see this ending coming. We see something crumbling way before it starts to happen. It's almost like you see the wave before it hits. That's kind of the same thing that's happening here. You're going to see an ultimate ending. You're going to see something just kind of collapse before your eyes, but it's refreshing. It's something you need. It may feel a little uncomfortable because change is uncomfortable, but once you're able to accept and embrace and go with the flow of the change and release all of those fears and resistance, it's going to feel amazing, right? You're going to feel like you have dropped weight off your chest, or not so many worries and responsibilities and cares about something that didn't serve you in the first place. Death comes through in the tarot and wipes away stuff that we just weren't letting go of. Like, we refuse to let go of it, so it's like, whoosh, done. We usually see this one coming. It's not like the Tower where it's really surprising and, spins us around. It's very much seen coming. So maybe that's why you're having these dilemmas and seeking inward, because you see it coming. And it may just happen in November. All right, here we are in December, and you get another ace, Pisces. So awesome. You have a lot of duplicated numbers within this reading. So if you see a lot of 1s, 4s, and 5s throughout your year, that's going to help you know that you're really on track. Now you have this Ace of Wands here. And when we get the Ace of Wands, it's like having this new relit passion. It's like somebody relit your fire and your desire and all the things that get you up in the morning and get you excited. So this is going to be the Ace of Wands. And whenever we get the Ace of Wands, we are just ecstatic and excited. So the clarity of belief here is that you are going to have a clear picture of what you believe in through all this realization and belief happening throughout the year. And by December 2020, it's going to be clear for you. Clarity of belief. So you will be moving into 2021 with this whole new belief system, or deepened belief system, whole new awareness, enlightenment, and everything that 2020 promises to actually deliver for every single sign. But it looks like Pisces is going to get that definite realization and belief deepening. So make sure that in December you're checking in with yourself and looking at the opportunities that are before you now that you have a new passion, now that you're excited about something. What are you going to do with it? Wow, what an awesome reading, Pisces. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the like button. It definitely helps me spread the word throughout this YouTube world. And I appreciate all of you watchers. I hope you have a wonderful New Year's, and I will be doing the January reading for Pisces here in the next couple days. So stay tuned. Catch you later.